It's nice and warm out, so the bees are buzzing around like crazy. It's finally spring. It's so exciting. So the first thing we have to do is get the bees out of their snow gear. So we have this jacket around them. I'm just taking it off. It's stapled on, and every fall I put a bunch of staples on because I want to make sure it doesn't blow off in the wind. And every spring I'm annoyed at how many staples I put in. There is no way to be happy about it. And I'm also going to be taking that cushion out of the top. Get them nice air, lots of air, breathable and not too hot now that it's finally warm. Although it is supposed to cool down a little bit next week, but they'll be fine. So the dogs are crying in the background. They're very jealous whenever we're in the bee yard. Once I do this, then I'm going to do a little bit of an inspection. So I'm just opening up the boxes here, taking a couple of frames out just to make sure everything looks good and healthy. I want to make sure that I see eggs, larvae. I want to make sure there's honey, pollen, nectar. If you don't see a little bit of everything, you're probably not doing okay. So there's lots of bees in there. There's bees of all types. The brood pattern looks great. I'm really pleased with how these two hives, that you're only seeing the one here, but how they both got through the winter. I'm really happy about it. And then you're going to see when I pick this one out, the center frames are the ones where most of the larva is. So the outside is usually reserved for honey. The inside is where the babies are being born. And I'm going to hold up this frame into the light so that it's easier for me to see the eggs because they're really, really small. But if you hold it up so that the sun is shining into the honeycomb, it's a lot easier to see where they are. And then I'm looking to make sure there's lots of different sizes of larvae and the eggs. And if I see a queen, that's exciting, but I don't always see her. Now I'm just going to close them up. That white stuff is Oxytet. So we do treat our bees with 2 different medicines in the spring and in the fall. It's out of the bee system before the honey starts, but it's just a little bit of extra medicine to help them and keep them strong and healthy. Some beekeepers don't use medicine, some do. You do whatever you want. I find that if we don't do it, they die. And I would rather give them medicine and have them live than have them die. Same with my other animals.